your opponent that it's just like, oh, okay, well, you died, get up, let's do it again, and again and again and again. I just don't think it has enough momentum to, carry itself.
I don't think so.
People are playing it. That's just me. That's just my
Well,
opinion.
no, I mean, I do agree with you on that, and again, a very decent mechanical standpoint, but nowhere near enough fleshed out to justify the price tag, in my opinion. Really, really hard sell. And this actually had a lot of hype coming out of PAX.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I imagine this was just what they showed at PAX, and I imagine what happened with people is like, wow, these mechanics, obviously you
Because they had people playing.
4 people
Of
standing in a
course.
booth for 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is great. This is going to be really good when you add more stuff to it, and then they just never add more stuff to it and release it on Steam.
Yep.
I was like, oh, so there's only one weapon, and oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, because it's like, game has potential, but it has now been released, and it doesn't seem to have anything worthwhile content-wise in it. It doesn't have enough. It's too flimsy.
It's a shame, though. It just seems like a shame because
Oh, yeah.
I like the idea.
Well, I mean, once we get access to Towerfall on PC, I think I'll have you play that, because I have a feeling you're going to enjoy Towerfall a lot better.
Probably.
Oh, and I get Towerfall's not out yet, but it will be out quite soon. And Towerfall seems to offer just flat out more than this game, and they're very similar titles. So, there's that. I mean, I don't think Towerfall actually has like a full-on melee system compared to that, but this doesn't really have much of a melee system either. Slashing in 4 directions is not much of a melee system. Again, if you want to play melee, then you play Nidhogg, which has a much more in-depth melee system. Yeah.
Well, this was a disappointing stream.
It didn't go that well, did it? Like,
No.
I'm upset you didn't like Nidhogg as much as me, but
I don't know. It's like I'm pretty torn about it. It's just like I feel like if I would have gone into it blind, not knowing that it was one developer, not knowing how long it took, not knowing like how much they actually expected people to pay for it, then perhaps I've been like, oh, okay, well this is fun casually and la la la. But it seems to fall flat for me. But again, I'm not an expert. I don't know if I even know what a good game is, so don't listen to me.
Well,
Just my opinion.
I think we can probably both agree that Samurai Gunn right now is not worth the asking price.
No way.
If you're in a house with other people and it goes on sale for something like $5 and you want a couple of hours of fun, fine. But by the time it goes on sale, Towerfall's probably going to be out, which
Is infinitely better.
well, if you ask Dodger, she will tell you that Towerfall's like the best game to come out in the last couple of years. So, and to be fair, from seeing the gameplay of that, it does look like a lot of fun. So, oh well, never mind. Not everything can be amazing, I'm afraid. So that was a look at Samurai Gunn.
I need to make you play more Princess games.
No, I'll put the thing through in the next couple of days. It's already 9:25, so I'll go and get some dinner sorted out, and I've actually got to go get back to work on the Banner Saga. The embargo for that actually lifts tomorrow. I don't know if I'll even be finished by then, but yeah, Samurai Gunn. No, I'm afraid not.
77 on Metascore. What?
Yeah, it has a Metascore of 77.
Why do people think this is a good game? I don't understand.
IGN gave it 83. It's like, the combat is deceptively simple. It's like, yeah, it's not deceptively simple, it's flat out simple.
I agree with Benny. Read Benny's review. This game should be this,
No,
but
it released a bit unfinished.
Yeah. That is exactly how I feel.
Looking forward to how they develop in the coming months. Well, it's been out for about a month now, and they haven't seemed to have done anything. It's like Edge magazine. I hate Edge sometimes. They're so pretentious. It's a masterclass in design purity.
What the... Really?
Samurai Gunn's genius lies in its dizzying speed. 40 frames per second is not dizzying speed.
No, it is not.
It condenses organic balletic set pieces. I'm pretty sure balletic isn't even a word, but it's...
Are you Googling to see if it's a word?
I'm actually double-checking, because needless to say, I've not had the use of the word balletic in my lifetime. Balletic is, in fact, a word, or I've related to or characteristic of ballet. Ballet movement.
Wow.
And, yeah, okay, I get that idea, but there's a lot.
I love pretentious reviewers, don't you? They're amazing.
There is a lot. There are a lot of games that have very similar kind of level of finesse involved in them with the whole insta-kill thing, but just have way more content and way more mechanics. You can say, oh, it's an exercise in simplicity. Yeah, but can we stop pretending that simplicity is necessarily good? It isn't. You get bored. Like, you realize that there's a reason why you don't just have one character in a fighting game, right? There's a reason why you don't only have 2 moves in a fighting game. Even dive kick, you can say, oh, it's an exercise in simplicity. Yeah, but dive kick's got like 10 characters. Not only that, but it doesn't only have 1 move. It has multiple moves, and each character does completely different things. So dive kick very much is a deconstruction of what fighting games are, right? Because fighting games, if you think about it, fighting games are just the characters. Without the characters, a fighting game is nothing, yeah? But this game doesn't have that going for it. So you can't argue that you can really make that level of simplicity work.
Not every game can be dive kick. Sorry.
No, and you just can't be that simple. And the fact that Edge is going out of its way to give games like this an 8 is actually ridiculous. It's like, oh, the beauty of the simplicity. Dude, you probably played it for 20 minutes. And then said, oh, this is balletic. Great. Wonderful. That was perfectly cromulent of you. Thank you for that.
But
I don't want to mock Edge too much, but I really do think that the reviewers have kind of got the wrong end of the stick here. It's like, I think that they gave it a high rating because they played it for like half an hour, and it's like you can learn everything there is to learn about this game in about half an hour. So it makes it very easy review fodder.
Yeah.
It's like the same reason Nidhogg's very easy review fodder. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play that much of Nidhogg. I didn't need to come across my opinion on that one.
Do you honestly want to be the developer though, who says, "Well, Edge Magazine said that
it
was balletic."
Balletic.
Balletic.
Well, again, it's a game that I think is a strong starting point, but there's no way this is a finished game. If you consider this to be a finished game, it's far too simplistic to justify the asking price. That's the main problem I have with it. The actual mechanics are fine, there's just not enough of them. So there's that. That's Samurai Gunn. Bit disappointing. Never mind. Alright, well, we're going to wrap it up there, folks. I have got to get back to work. We're going to do some more things on Banner Saga and all sorts of things like that. So, thank you very much for watching, folks, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye!
You needed prompting for that. It was great.
I did need a prompting for that.